Morning everybody, it's unboxing or rather unbagging time. We have here a bag, an envelope. It's been messed about, isn't it? Let me open it up and find out what's in it, and it is a Speedsleev, can you see that? I'll hold it up there, Speedsleev Ranger, and it says here, Speedsleev redefines what a saddle pack should be: light, tight, and out of the way. Chances are you'll forget it's there until you need it. Speedsleev.com. No E on the end of sleeve, not quite sure why. And it says, what will the Ranger hold? 2 tubes. Anyway, it says it'll hold quite a lot. Now, some of you may have seen a video that I did about a Lezyne saddlebag. If not, I'll put a link to it up here, or rather I won't, but if you look around my videos you can find it. And I also did a video about different bike bags, which I called the good, the bad and the rubbish. And somebody called CJ Shepherd, hello CJ Shepherd, who I have a feeling lives in California, said to me, having watched the video, why don't you get a Speedsleev Ranger, because it's quite a good bag. So I thought, I know, because I am always interested in the comments that my subscribers make on my videos, I thought I'll try them out. So this is the Speedsleev Ranger, and one of the things that looks quite interesting about it is that it's kind of floppy. Can you see that? See what I mean by that? A lot of the bags, and here incidentally is the famous Lezyne bag, and although it's quite what's the word? It's quite soft. It's also quite hard. Does that make sense? So it'll expand, but it'll only expand a certain amount. This video is sounding disgusting, but it's not supposed to be that kind of video. Not that kind of video, guys. So if you're expecting that, turn off now. Anyway, this is the Speedsleev Ranger. I will probably have the same trouble that I had with the Lezyne bag, which is that I couldn't work out how to put it on my fucking bike. Sorry for the language, guys. And I had to get my children, although they're not really children anymore, to help me. Anyway, I'm messing around with the bag now, and I have here, can you see that? I'm not sure you can see that. Anyway, it's here. Here we are. I'll move it. There we are. How about that? Let's move it. I'm going to move it nearer, and I'm going to see what I can fit in. Now, first of all, here's a tube. So I'm going to put the tube in. Putting the tube in, guys. There we are. Putting the tube in. And here we have a second tube. Putting the tube in, guys. There we are. I've put 2 tubes in. Can you see that? And then it says it will hold, hang on, can't read this, 2 tubes, 2 CO2 cartridges plus inflator, 2 tyre levers, compact multi-tool, plus room to spare for a credit card, key, driver's license and cash for the post-ride celebration. God. Right, well there are 2 little slots here. Can you see that? So I'm going to put my tyre levers into those slots like that. Imagine that's what they're for. Now I'm struggling, I sound like Alan Sugar there, I'm struggling a bit to see how I'm going to get a inflator plus CO2 in. Hang on, how can I do this? Can I use one of those slots? Let me see if I can use one of those slots. Anyway, I'm using these slots. Right, let me take the inflator head off the cartridge. Anyway, I've taken the inflator head off the cartridge. I'm going to put one cartridge in here. Put one, it doesn't fit. Does it fit in here? No, it doesn't fit in there. Supposing I took the thing, right, if I took the thing off, there we are, I've taken the thing off. This is a sleeve, and if you don't use this sleeve, guys, as you probably know, your hands freeze. So we'll take that off, we'll put that, I'm going to shove that in there, into the hole, and again this video is going places that I didn't really want it to go. Right, now where do I put my sleeve? Right, I'm going to shove my sleeve down the side there. I don't know if you can see that. I'm shoving this. Get in ya. Right, now I've only got one tyre lever, so right, I'll put the other tyre lever in there. Now, where do I put my inflator? I'm gonna ram it. I'm gonna ram it in there. Right, and I'm going to. Oh, look, I've done it. Look, done it. Right, but I haven't got room for my multi-tool. Now, what if I just put the multi-tool there like that? Right. Well, the fact is, it does stretch, doesn't it? Now, I've also got here this. These are called anchovies or bacon strips. I guess you'd call them anchovies if you're a pescatarian, bacon strips if you're a carnivore. Not sure what you'd call them if you're a vegan. Anyway, they're not made of bacon, they're not made of anchovies, they're made of some kind of plastic, and what they're for is to fill a hole in a tubeless tyre. I've never tried it myself, but I know some people who have. Anyway, I'm going to try and see if I can shove that in there. There we are, shoved it in there. And this is a valve extender, and it's got attached to it with a rubber band a kind of little spanner thing to remove the valve from your inner tube so you can put the valve extender in. So let me just see if I can shove this down I can shove it down one of the slots. There we are, see, I've done that. I've shoved it down one of the slots, and now I can't close this fucking thing. Oh, yes I can. Look, I've closed it. So I've closed it. There we are. I'm putting the Velcro on. Oh, look at that, guys. It weighs quite a lot, and I'm not quite sure how would you put that on your bike, guys. I'm going to have to get my kids to help me out. If you put that through one of the if you put that through one of the rails of your saddle, and you put that through the other rail of your saddle, hang on, let me get rid of that, and then you put that one through the other rail of your saddle. Can you see what I'm doing there? And then you seal it up like that. Yeah, you see, look, it's going to work. It's going to work, guys. It's going to work. Right, I'm going to try this on the bike, so don't go away. Okay, welcome back. Now we've come outside into the garden, glorious day, and here I've got the Speedsleev Ranger, and I'm going to see if I can put it on the bike. So what did I say I had to do? Let me just, right, I said we'd put one through one of these straps through bicycle rails there, you see, and one of the straps through the bicycle rails here, and need to grab that. There we are. Right, I've grabbed it, and I've put that underneath, and I've put that there. Look, hey, what? How about that? Shall I just try and come in a bit closer so you can see? The camera might wobble a bit because I'm using the moving the tripod, but can you see that it's in there? It's quite solid. Sorry, I'm not in the picture there, am I? It's quite solid. It looks pretty secure. It's fairly heavy. Now, normally what I do is I use a Vittorio bottle type thing, which goes. Sorry, you can't see that. Anyway, I was pointing down to the bottle cage. There we are. I'll point there. You know. Anyway, you know where the bottle cage is. And then I use a separate little saddlebag there. But if I'm going out for a long ride, I might want to take 2 bottles. So I don't want to fill up that bottle cage. So now I can try and use the Speedsleev. And you'll remember I got in there 2 tubes, 2 CO2 inflator, 2 CO2 cartridges plus inflator, multi-tool, 2 tyre levers, bacon strips or anchovies as they're sometimes called, and valve extender. So I've got my full load of stuff. Credit card, but I put my credit card in my pocket anyway. I wouldn't put it in the saddlebag. So I'm going to say thanks, CJ Shepherd in California, because I think you made a good suggestion. I like the look of this bag. I ordered it from a company called Velo Life. I think it was about 35 quid, something like that. So not particularly cheap, but it looks quite good, and I'm quite pleased with that. So have I done that upside down? Not sure if I've done that upside down. Might have done it upside down. Anyway, I think it's a good choice, and thanks for watching, and see you next time.